Good day, I am Beatriz and May F. Dela Peña and about to report the ERP system configuration. This section discusses the structure of an ERP in terms of the network topology, which is the client-server model that is typically used in two variants, which are a two-tier model and a three-tier model. The two-tier model. The server handles both application and database duties. Client computers are responsible for presenting data to the user and passing user input back to the server. Some ERP vendors use this approach for a local area network applications for which the demand on the server is restricted to a relatively small population of users. However, the database and application functions are separated in the three-tier model. This architecture is typically of large ERP systems that use wide area networks for connectivity among the users. Satisfying client requests requires two or more network connections. Initially, the client establishes communications with the application server. The application server then initiates a second connection to the database server. So, this is the figure which you can see the two-tier model and the three-tier model. Next is the OLTP versus OLAP servers. The two types of data are of value to an organization, the current and the historical. Current data relates to ongoing business events that are changing and not yet history. Historical data can be voluminous. Online transaction processing events or OLTP events relate to current activities of the business. OLAP involves online transactions that include large amount of data used for extensive analysis. OLTP applications support mission-critical tasks. However, OLAP applications support management-critical tasks through analysis of data in the data warehouses. OLAP servers support three types of analysis, which is consolidation, drill down, and slicing and dicing. The database configuration. The task of selecting the database tables for use in the ERP is a very complex one. Often companies find it best to re-engineer the company's processes to accommodate the ERP rather than modify the ERP to match the company. ERP systems are composed of thousands of database tables. Each table is associated with business processes that are coded into the ERP. The ERP implementation team, which includes key users and information technology professionals, selects specific database tables and processes by setting switches in the system. Determining how all the switches needed to be set for a given configuration requires a deep understanding of the existing processes used in operating the business. Often, however, choosing table settings involves decisions to re-engineer the company's processes so that they comply with the best business practices in use. In other words, the company typically changes its processes to accommodate the ERP rather than modifying the ERP to accommodate the company. What is bolt-on software? The term bolt-on software refers to add-on components provided by third-party vendors to add a function that is not provided by ERP software. Many organizations have found that ERP software alone cannot drive all the processes of the company. These firms use a variety of bolt-on software that third-party vendors can provide. The decision to use bolt-on software requires careful consideration. Most of the leading ERP vendors have entered into partnership arrangements with third-party vendors that provide specialized functionality. The least risky approach is to choose a bolt-on that is endorsed by the ERP vendor. Some organizations, however, take a more independent approach. One type of bolt-on software that is of particular note is the supply chain management software. Management of the supply chain is being recognized as a crucial to the success of the business. The integration of supply chain management software into ERP systems is increasing nowadays. And that's all for my report. Thank you.